is amazing.
Welcome to another episode of Our Geek, and today we have a different episode. We are going to talk Magic, and that is Magic the Gathering. So Mike is a really good Magic the Gathering player. He does this as a hobby. He plays with his friends and have hangouts and have tournaments for quite some time. And there is a schedule of Halloween hangout for a whole weekend playing Magic the Gathering. So if you have to be a fan to play for a whole weekend.
It's fun.
The card game. No, I'm sure it is. It's very popular. And I've heard a lot of things that people play. I've actually gone to a few trading card game stores and they're playing actually out there like a little tournament, and it's pretty cool to see. Wish I knew a little bit about it. Wish I had some time to sit down and learn about it. I do like card games, strategic games. I like to play it's really well known, but like Risk is really cool. I like playing that, and also Monopoly, kind of like strategic, but definitely different from this game. This game has lore and has different cool crossover. Again, this is another crossover, but a different type of crossover. It's actually a card game crossover with one of our beloved franchise. Yeah,
it's the Sonic the Hedgehog Magic crossover. A crossover I thought would never happen. Magic has some cool crossovers. I have like the Godzilla card, some Transformers, Jurassic Park, but I was not expecting Sonic the Hedgehog to get a crossover. My mind was blown during the summer when they announced it. I have the cards in here, and I'm building a deck based off of Sonic and Friends.
So let's go ahead and geek out here with Our Geek. So we're going to go ahead and dive into these really cool cards that he got. But before we do that, remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Our Geek. Also, guys, if you guys are interested in our Our Geek gear, let us know at ourgeek14@gmail.com. We have gray and black shirts, and we have small, medium, and large available.
Yeah, and all proceeds to the shirts will go to cool stuff like these Sonic cards, previous toys, equipment, you name it. Thanks for your purchases. The show can grow bigger and stronger.
That's right, and let's geek out.
What are you doing? You won. Take your revenge.
Welcome back, guys, and we want to thank an artist trainer for the find and letting us know and giving it to Mike these cards.
Yeah, thank you, Najib. Without you, I would never have these cards in my hand, or I would have paid a huge amount of money for them. I asked Najib to look out for them. He got connections. I don't know how he does it, but he could find the cards he needs. Highly recommend his YouTube channel. Is One Artist Trainer. He opens a lot of Pokemon. He's gonna start doing some Magic, maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
But like his bread and butter, him and his wife, they open Pokemon cards.
We need to do a crossover. We need to do a crossover
because he has some.
I'll geek an artist trainer crossover.
Yeah, because if you watch his videos, I don't know how he does it. He has some godly pulls, and he pulls some beautiful card artwork.
Yes, he does.
But thanks to him, he was able to get these cards for me. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. And without him, we wouldn't have this episode.
For sure, and we thank you very much. So let's go ahead and dive into these really cool cards. Let's just start with the Master Emerald. This is the only purple card you have here, so it must be very special.
It's not.
Oh,
it's purple.
You ran out.
No, I just can't. It's the way the card that I don't play Commander.
Okay.
And this one is focused on the Commander format, so I can't use it in my deck. So I play like standard, and we play like any other deck. And the reason why it's purple is because I kind of want to still have it in my deck. So it's going to be like the treasure token that I need. So I'm just going to write on it, counting on some stuff.
Okay, so what does treasure token mean for somebody that does not play Magic the Gathering?
Treasure token is just a type of token that certain cards create, and you just sacrifice it and make any color of mana. I just have it for the deck just because I bought it. Might as well just have it in the deck. I just put purple in it because it's not in the deck. Mm-hmm. I just have it purple just to keep it on the side.
So Master Emerald Shrine, a really cool holographic little card here. It's really well known. This is where the Echidna protects his Master Emerald and keeps it there safe. So really good throwback by Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and like I said, if this wasn't a Commander-focused land, it would have been in the deck and it would have had a pink sleeve. Mm-hmm. But since you tap it and you tap it for any color your Commander has, I don't play Commander, so that's why unfortunately it's in a purple sleeve, but it's going to be used for the treasure token.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Well, let's see what else. Let's go ahead and hit some of the ones that I don't really know about, and then we can dive into the other ones. So we have here Egghammer.
Yep. So
what does this card do? It says an artifact creature.
Yeah. So when Egghammer comes to the play, you make 4 mirror tokens. You're pretty much using those mirror tokens to pilot some of the vehicles and trying to get to the win condition of the deck. It's a cool one. I wish, since it shares a name with a card that already exists, and I'm not a huge fan of those designs, but it's whatever. Egghammer's cool. I just wish they would have called it. Just wasn't based off the mirror battle sphere, but it's a cool card. I like it. It's just an egg pawn with a big ass hammer.
Yeah, it does have Mr. Robotnik's famous nose.
Yes, it does, and I like it. And you're pretty much just using it to create tokens. Some pretty much mere tokens to pilot vehicles, which this deck likes vehicles, or having just artifacts, like I said, for the win condition.
Okay. And then over here, we do have Dr. Eggman. So it's interesting. He has something green all over him. What do you think that might be?
What green?
I don't know. He has like
That's
green.
just the light from the lighting of his factory.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So these cards do reflect light onto the actual art. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I see the background's all green, so you know his white gloves and reflective light just reflects green. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So it says legendary creature, human scientist.
Yes. So in Magic, when a creature's called a legendary creature, you only have one of that creature in the field. So you can't have two Dr. Eggmans in the field.
Gotcha.
So you only have one Dr. Eggman in the field. Cool card, I like it. I like the design. It gives Eggman more of a menacing vibe. His ability is really cool. Villainous choice. I draw a card, you discard a card, and you pick either I drop a robot, vehicle, or construct in the field for free. So regardless what you pick, I'm still winning in the end.
So when you play with these cards, you actually play with them in the sleeve? You don't really take them out of the sleeve. You just play with the sleeve so that you don't damage them.
Yeah, you keep them. I don't like having my cards naked.
Okay.
They go in the sleeves.
Gotcha.
And also when you play, I like instead of having like putting counters, I just grab a dry erase marker and like if I write any buffs the card get. So if Eggman would have got a 1/1 counter, I roll like 4/7 instead of 3/6. So I gave him a buff. So it's a lot easier to like write your cards buffs on it.
So this game, it's kind of like in par with Dungeons and Dragons.
Similar. I had somebody that described it the same way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and funny enough, there's a Dungeon and Dragon crossover cards too. Oh yeah, Magic has some powerful crossover. Magic has the multiverse, if you will. So it's just pretty much they tapped into the Sonic universe in it.
Gotcha. So let's go ahead and look at this card right here, the Tornado Sonic's Biplane.
Yep.
So legendary artifact is a vehicle. So this one is Tails' plane, and Sonic is the famous scene, from Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega Genesis. They're flying on top of the tornadoes. Really cool. Really iconic scene. I like how they bring that iconic scene out of the OG game, out of Sega. So that's really cool and good for them for putting that out there.
It's such an iconic scene. Sonic riding on Tails' biplane. You've seen it in many type of games. You've seen it in Sonic Adventure. You've seen it now in Sonic Frontiers. Sonic's Tornado's been around for a while, and it's just an iconic ship.
Yeah.
And it's a vehicle. Vehicle's a part of the deck, so I need a vehicle. So you need some people to pilot the vehicle because the card itself, it may be a creature technically, but without a pilot, you really can't use it. And then obviously your pilot will be probably perfectly Tails, or probably one of the mirror tokens that you produce with the Egg Hammer.
And then we have Mr. Miles per Hour here on himself right here on this card. Really cool. Yep. We have him here flying with his two tails. Legendary creature, Fox
Artificer.
Okay. Yep. Flash flying.
Yeah. So Flash, you could play it. You could cast Tails in your opponent's turn. And then flying, he has flying, so he can fly over the opponent's defenses. So your opponent's creature, if they don't have reach or flying, they can't block Tails.
Okay.
And then when you play a vehicle, and if the vehicle does not have flying, Tails will give it a flying counter. Yep. Okay. Or if it already has flying, you draw a card. I like it. Tails has a pretty decent card. I like him.
So these all special cards have some pretty good
they actually
attributes.
Yeah, and then it's cool that they all pretty much work together. Once you get when you get to Sonic, he wants creatures with flying and flash. I mean not flying, haste and flash. And all the Sonic and friends have haste or flash. So it's just pretty much there's a synergy in the deck, which I like. Which some crossovers don't have no synergy, and it kind of messes up the deck. You want to build let's say a Transformer deck, and they don't work too well together, sadly. But this one, they actually work very well together. You want Sonic and his friends to be in the field to get all the benefits.
And over here, we do have the Knuckles glove. We know what this is all about. It is the Punchy Knuckles. Knuckles the Echidna. So we have here really cool art. It looks a little bit of cartoonish, a little bit of nice shading there. I really do like this card here.
Oh yeah, this Knuckles just punching Eggman out of the sky, keeping his Master Emerald safe. Cool card. It's an equipment card. You equip it to your creatures, and you equip with the benefits. You grant the benefits. I still not 100% sure what the card does. Can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
Because I'm still learning some of the memorizing them. Equip the creature gets 1/1, has trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player planeswalker, you get that many treasure tokens. Makes sense. That's pretty much the synergy of the deck. So whenever you attack with a creature that's equipped to it, and the more damage you do, the more treasure tokens you get out of it.
Yeah, legendary artifact equipment.
Yeah, so you only can have one Knuckles glove in the field at a time.
Well, he has two.
Yeah. But you can't, the legendary rule is very important. You can't have two legendary cards in the field. with the same name in the field.
Gotcha. Well, over here we have himself,
Yep.
the protector of the emerald,
Yep.
and newcomer to Magic the Gathering, Knuckles the Echidna.
Yep.
And this is the legendary creature,
Yep.
Echidna Warrior.
Yep.
So here we have him grab, pretty much has his spikes of his gloves into the rock, climbing up a wall and grabbing the emerald shards.
Yep. Straight from Sonic Adventure.
Straight from Sonic Adventure. So, again, nice throwback, nice shading, nice detail, in another, iconic moment and iconic part of Sonic. I mean, that was pretty much that and Sonic Adventure 2 battles were the most iconic games.
I love the artwork in this game so much because they just look amazing. It just feels straight out of like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And it's just great. And he's a pretty good card. Double strike, trample, and haste. And whenever you deal combat damage, you create a token. And then Knuckles is pretty much the win condition. His ability Treasure Hunter at the beginning of upkeep. If I control 30 or more artifacts in the field, I win automatically. No matter how much life I have, no matter how much life you have.
Yeah, and you're gonna base your deck off of it.
Yep, that's pretty much Knuckles is a linchpin, and then everybody in this field, their job is to create more vehicles, more equipment, more everything, just to have that win condition in the end.
Okay.
All right.
Now, next we do have the air shoes, and that is the air shoes of Shadow, and we have here artifact equipment.
Yep.
Really cool. Really nice shading of the yellow. I really do like how the yellow lightning goes all the way back on the end of the card, just giving it that movement look to it. So it's really good graphic. And here we do have Mr. Air Shoes skates.
And then you notice some of these cards have flavor text, and I really like Shadow's quote right there. You want to give it a read?
If the world turns against me, I will fight as I always have. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I love how some of these have their quotes, and it's real cool because it feels so Sonic-y. I love the colors. Air Shoes is a good equipment. You just give your creature hexproof and haste, which most of the Sonic King already has haste, but hexproof is good because your opponent can target that creature that has hexproof.
Hexproof is kind of like what, they poison you or like it avoids you getting status effect.
They can't target the creature that's wearing air shoes.
Okay.
It's real nice. It fits the ultimate life form. You can't affect him with any status effects.
Makes sense. He's not the faker.
No, he's not the faker like the blue guy.
And here we have him, Shadow the Hedgehog card, in another iconic scene from either Sonic Adventure 2 Battle or his own game when he's in the motorcycle, either or
Shadow Generations.
Amazing game. Go ahead and check it out, guys. So we have here a legendary creature, Hedgehog Mercenary. And we have him jumping off or out of an explosion with the Golden State Bridge.
Typical Shadow moment right there.
Got the skulls on the top, really cool.
So that's
Chaos Control, huh?
That's his mana colors. That's what you have to pay to summon Shadow. So 2 black and a red. Haste.
2 black and a red.
And then one thing cool about Shadow's ability, when a creature with flash or haste dies, I draw a card. So it's always, so you gotta be careful if you try to take out one of my creatures with any of those abilities. Shadow grants me an instant draw a card, and that's just awesome. That's it. And Chaos Control, I'm still learning how the Chaos Control works because I keep reading it and I kind of get the gist. But honestly, I'm more focused on Shadow's first ability, to draw a card, because I have a card that has haste and their job is to blow themselves up.
You're gonna blow everybody up.
Their job is to blow themselves up, and while Shadow's in the field, I draw a card.
All right, so next we have the Power Sneakers. Everybody remember when you had your Nikes or your Jordans, it's all about the shoes, like Mike. So here we go. We have artifact equipment, and this is a really cool, I love the movement art on it. I like the shading of the shoe, very iconic sneakers, and the blue legs sticking out. It's really cool. So these are the shoes for Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog.
And it's a cool card, grants Shroud and haste. Shroud is more of a, I don't like Shroud as much as Hexproof because Shroud prevents you from targeting the creature. It's something I kind of want to give my creature a buff, but it's still a decent effect, decent equipment card. It has to be in the deck. I have to have Sonic's Power Sneakers in the deck. It's a duh. So it's a cool card, and I need equipment for my game plan.
I'll show you what true speed really is. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, nice.
Lightning Greeks.
Yep, Lightning. So since it shares a name with a card that already exists, because you're only allowed to have 4 copies of the same card, and since it's technically Lightning Greaves, so you only can have 3 more copies of that card. Okay.
Sounds like a very complex game that you really got to think and strategize.
It's not.
No? Okay.
No, actually, I tell people it's a lot easier to get into than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Because Magic lets you can build your deck any way you want if you have any imagination. Yu-Gi-Oh is more strict. You have to play it like this and only like this. Like my Sonic deck will probably be different from somebody else's. Maybe they're not focusing on Knuckles' win condition. They might focus on like Shadow's strategy or like Suicide Bomber. And like there's so many ways, and I just love that about Magic. If you have the imagination, you can build any deck you want.
Okay. And right here we have Sonic the Hedgehog and legendary creature Hedgehog Warrior. I like how Shadow was Hedgehog Mercenary, and this one is the Warrior.
Yep. And I love how, if you notice, Shadow's and Sonic's cards are opposites. If you look, Shadow's power and toughness, their power and toughness block. Yep.
Very true. 2 and 4, 4 and 2.
Yep.
Very cool. This one is he's ready to get a punch or ready to start running. Really cool. I do like the art better for Shadow than Sonic. I think they did them with just a level design there.
I mean, honestly, they treat Shadow. I think Sega really loves Shadow a little bit more lately, and Shadow's been getting a lot of love. But Sonic's ability, gotta go fast, is such a Sonic thing.
Yeah.
Whenever Sonic attacks and there's a creature with flash or haste, he gives a 1/1 counter to those creatures. So you pretty much want Sonic and his friends to be in the field all together to gain that boost. Cool card. I love it. And whenever a creature with haste and flash attacks, you create a treasure token.
Okay. And then now we have him here in his super state. Supersonic Legendary Enchantment Aura. So really nice, cool card. We got him and his red eyes. We have him on with his golden aura with a little bit of shiny there, little shiny stars out there. It would have been cool. It would have been a little bit of holographic.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like Magic's holographics.
Okay.
So I like to see the art, and also the holographic versions were more expensive. So I only wanted to pay $50 for the set. I didn't want to pay more.
Gotcha. Oof, you all right?
Yeah, that's how I guess Magic told me I should have paid more.
Should have paid you more.
And then Super State's real cool. It gives creature at 9/9 flying, and then let's see, flying, first strike, trample, and haste. And then every time it deals damage to a player, it deals the same amount of damage to the other players.
No surrounding.
Yeah.
So he's just it's a really good card. Really good power.
Yep. Unfortunately, I only have one copy of it, which is fine. It's a cool card. I love it. It's pretty much Supersonic. You equip that to any of Sonic and his friends, and they go super mode. And we're not done yet.
No, we're not done yet. I did this on purpose because we gotta leave the best for last, and we all know who's coming down now. I know Michael.
I'm just saying.
I was just trying to get back and
I'm just saying. We're not done yet. The reason why I got this deck.
The only reason
and why you think the sleeves are pink?
We got the Pico Hammer, legendary artifact equipment. So this is the famous weapon for Amy the Hedgehog or Amy Rose. This is Michael's favorite character in Sonic, so he's very excited to have her as a character in Magic the Gathering, which is one of his favorite games to play.
Cool card. It grants the creature indestructible, so the creature cannot be killed in combat. And it pretty much gives a 2+, which is awesome. That's actually a pretty decent plus and indestructible. So like, even no matter how strong your creature is, or if it has Death Touch, the creature equipped with the Pico Hammer cannot be killed in battle.
So we probably give that to Supersonic?
You'll see once I have a strategy. It's an interesting strategy.
Okay.
Because Supersonic I think he already has indestructible. No, he does not.
Okay. Nice. And then we have her here in her glory. It is Amy Rose, and she has the yellow emerald and legendary creature, and she is also a Hedgehog Warrior. And we have her running away from what?
So she's destroying one of the egg.
She's destroying one of the egg. She's not running away. She's destroying. I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah, jeez. Dang, so
sexist.
And
she has haste. So really cool card. We have her here with her Pico Hammer, holding it and holding the emerald.
So whenever Amy Rose attacks, and if she's equipped with, she could equip with as many equipment she has. So let's say I equipped her with Pico, knuckle gloves, air shoes, and all that.
Oh wow!
It boosts her somebody else. So let's say if I have Supersonic out, and then she's like 14-3, it'll give Sonic like 20, like pretty much 30 attack. So the more equipment she has equipped to her, the stronger her allies.
Your friends and allies goes.
And then the equipments count as artifacts, so that also follows Knuckles. And so Tails want more vehicles, Amy wants more equipments, and Knuckles and Sonic pretty much creates more tokens. Your goal is to make as many artifacts as you can. And also Eggman he drops robots, vehicles, and constructs. It's actually a decent deck. My goal is to make this my best deck. Because this is, like I said, this is a crossover I thought would never happen. If you tell me years ago when I started playing Magic where, oh yeah, you can make a deck out of Godzilla, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Transformers, I was like, no, you can't. And then a few layers later, shoot, there it is. Now, which one's your favorite looking? Just for like art alone.
Art alone, it just takes me back. I would go I would go with the tornado biplane.
It is an iconic scene.
Yeah.
As any Sonic fan, you see Tails and Sonic riding the biplane. You know stuff's gonna go down. He's chasing Eggman. They save the day. It's just a beautiful scene. I love it, and I can't wait for it. If they ever make more, I wonder if they're gonna have Tails as Cyclone.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That'll be cool. I mean, I'm biased. The Amy card is my favorite looking. I saw that one as already a must. But one thing I love about all of them is that Magic takes their time to learn about the characters, and they give them the right mana representation, because each color represents something, and I'm glad that they picked the right colors for each character.
Great. They actually do their research.
Yeah,
and actually
I love
apply
that.
to it.
I love that, because red, so Amy, for example, I'm biased. Red is typically for passion. White is for like hopeful passion. Amy's a passionate character. Knuckles is just straight up passionate and anger sometimes. Like Sonic is just, Blue also represents freedom. He's a passionate guy. He's pretty much a symbol of hope. And then Tails, Blue represents knowledge. And like, they're all, it fits. I love that they took their time to learn the characters and give them more symbolism. And then Shadow, of course, Black, he's focused. He will get the job done no matter what. If you're in his way, I'm sorry, he'll get you out of his way. He's going to get the job done. It's cool. And the artwork is gorgeous. Like, that's what got me into Magic in the first place. I saw this artwork. I was like, shoot, I'm going to learn how to play this card game. And it's been several years I've been playing Magic. I can't wait for the next crossover. If I ever get a Xenoblade crossover, I'm done playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even know what Yu-Gi-Oh! is.
I'm sure it'll probably come down though. I mean, they have pretty much all licenses pretty much open. You just got to pay for it.
Yeah, well, not with Nintendo.
No,
Nintendo's just greedy. It's not gonna happen. I know never say never, because I got.
Do they have any kind of Nintendo character
in Magic?
Yeah.
No, not anymore. Magic used to actually do the Pokemon card games, and they had a beef. And I'm pretty sure after that beef, they're never gonna do it again.
Okay.
Which, who cares? I got Sonic, I got Godzilla, I got Jurassic Park.
Transformers?
Yeah, there's a Transform. Funny enough,
I think they did an Assassin's Creed.
They did.
Yeah.
As long as the Magic is taking advantage of their multiverse. If their multiverse could connect to that universe, we'll see. I mean, I hope we get more Sonic characters. I'm surprised because they got most of the main cast.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised.
Should have gotten Rouge to bat.
I was gonna say Rouge and Metal.
Yeah.
I feel like at least give Rouge for Shadow, and then Metal for like Eggman. It'll still fit, because Rouge, I can see her card playing. You look more treasure tokens. Obviously, she's a treasure hunter too. So maybe her ability is to steal an opponent's card from their deck, or like Metal.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because she's a thief. It'll just make sense. And then Metal Sonic, he's just, the more robots you have in the field, the stronger he gets. And with Eggman on the field, Eggman could easily boost.
Ooh, you imagine him with a Metal Sonic with a Transformer deck?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
And then that's really cool. And then that's one thing they could do, because some Magic cards transform. So they could easily have regular Metal Sonic up front, and then you flip him over to have his transformed mode. So you could easily do that. I would love to see also like Cream the Rabbit, Blaze the Cat, Silver the Hedgehog, Dig the Cat. Honestly, have the whole Sonic gang. I will build a Sonic Universe deck. And like I said, my goal is to make this my strongest deck.
Take his money. He is ready.
Go do it. Magic. To make it happen. If I could go back in time and tell my kids self that I could build a deck with Sonic, Godzilla, Optimus Prime, I would not believe you. Shoot. They even have a crossover with Final Fantasy. And I'm already building a Final Fantasy deck. Try to look at the Cloud card. They look amazing. I say people try to convince Al to get Magic. If he didn't get that Yu-Gi-Oh deck like he said he would, maybe Magic will be the one.
Maybe Magic will be the one.
Of time. The cannon is about to fire. Where are you?
Just making friends.
But that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Our Geek, and leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us in the comment below. What do you guys think about the Sonic crossover with Magic? What other crossover you'd like to see in Magic? I know there's a Spider-Man one coming out. There's just so many crossovers. Nintendo, make that goddamn Xenoblade crossover already. Or at least a Mario one. Come on. Don't be lazy.
Something.
Yeah.
But that will do it. And always remember, geek out.
This is our
Finish
style
it.
of...
This is our style, our generation of
What are you waiting for? Do it.
And how
I'm right here.
we have these toys that we like to
You
display.
didn't let your pain change who you are. In here.
This is not who I am.